I'm Nathan Cliber. I'm an attorney with Seattle Divorce Services. Over the course of my life, before I went into law school, I've seen a lot of really ugly divorce situations. I saw a lot of people going through this situation just devastated by it and not having what seemed to me at the time good guidance or help or support. Seattle Divorce Services definitely cares. It's a group of attorneys that I see just daily, this level of compassion and this viewing of clients as human beings and as people. It's part of what attracted me to this firm in the first place, and I've been super happy to learn that as an employee here, as a practicing attorney here, this firm lives by its values in a way that I haven't seen as much with a lot of other firms. I want to make sure that I get along with people, and on my end what that means is trying to understand where they're coming from, trying to genuinely invest in their problems, and trying to find ways to understand their needs and help them understand their needs. Because people going through a divorce, I mean everybody going through a divorce is crazy. It's one of the most traumatic and difficult things that can happen in a person's life. And I really believe that the best value I can provide is to try to tailor my services and my representation to the actual needs of the actual person that I'm dealing with, and then try to look behind the numbers and behind the pleadings and all of these things, and try to, really show up for that person on that level. The elephant in the room, anytime we're talking about a collaborative or a cooperative approach, which is my preference, it's not always possible for people to work together comfortably. I mean, there are certain cases that don't go that way. That said, I think most people can now. I think the trick is to find some way to help the people understand each other's perspectives. And that doesn't have to mean agreeing with it. I can understand where somebody's coming from, and I can be super angry about it. And a lot of times clients are understandably, almost always, super hurt, super angry. And working together, working collaboratively or cooperatively on a case, I think requires a level of trying to at least understand where the other person is coming from. Every case is so different. It's difficult to describe a particular approach unless it's that, trying to understand what's actually going on with the people involved. Winning doesn't mean somebody has to lose. I think that good litigation is a matter of striking a balance between that approach, that taking it away from the zero-sum game, that trying to be cooperative, trying to be collaborative, trying to be amicable where possible, and digging your heels in and fighting hard when the fight is actually what needs to happen. As an attorney, one of my best skills is being audible and clear when I speak, being able to stand and speak confidently. And I found that a lot of times, most of the commissioners and judges really want to see that the parties in any given case are trying to be reasonable with each other, even if it's not possible to come to an agreement. But I'm really excited to start moving my practice increasingly towards helping people build family structures. And I don't believe in a one-size-fits-all approach to kind of anything in life. Marriage in particular, we have these, everybody's so different, and all relationships are so different, and people's religious backgrounds and social backgrounds and expectations are super different, and yet we expect them to just live with this prepackaged thing. But you might have a couple of people who want to live together, maybe want to have kids together, maybe want to own property together, whatever, but they don't want to get married. They don't want that prepackaged set of rights and obligations, and there are ways. I do believe that families, a non-traditional structure, deserve to have rights and protections, and it's a kind of a new area of law. Even in progressive Seattle, it's kind of unusual. So I'm excited to be working on that, not only because I believe in it, but because it's new, and I find that exciting.